Hey, they actually have us on camera. Hello,
Oh, wow.
how are you doing, guys?
Where are we?
This is
where,
the English commentary feed.
Is that there?
I think it's
there?
over. Oh,
Where?
we're gone.
God damn it.
That's right, Bali and Aki. It's Summer Sun Princess 2025, which brings us to this episode's sponsor. Do you like Ana de Armas? You should. She's insanely beautiful. She's also a great Marilyn Monroe in Blonde. I'm not even joking. Her accent was memed on, but it was appropriate in this film. That is less of a biopic and more of a surreal Marilyn Monroe traveling through the Bardo. Highly recommend. Do you like John Wick? Well, I haven't seen them. Right? I'm shocked too. Then watch Ana de Armas kick some sexy ass in Ballerina. I probably won't watch though. No discount code, this isn't real. No, I know. Summer Sun Princess 2025. TJPW has been killing it with their big shows, and they are red hot from their Texas tour where they drew the biggest Joshi show ever in the US in the city of Dallas. I am super proud of TJPW and Tokyo Story for the tremendous accomplishment. I was at the Houston shows. I'll be referencing that several times throughout, but this is Summer Sun Princess for TJPW, the ultimate variety show where we get pandas, a match designed by a sicko, a tag team title match that was outstanding, and a former idol, now full-time wrestler attempting to become the princess of this kingdom. It's Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling, some of the best fun you will have watching professional wrestling.
Who's ready for story time with
Meerkat.
Meerkat?
Meerkat. Market. Meerkat.
Meerkat.
That's a fat meerkat.
Hi, Meerkat.
Now, before we begin, let me thank my newest Patreon sponsor, upgrading from Akasha Maniac into a sponsor. It's Sailor Cosmos. I'm gonna have fun saying that name. Also, thank you again, Big H Sven Blad. You just told me how to say it too, and I'm sitting here forgetting. I'm so sorry. You also have Mao Shanghai, Anthony S. Grizzle, Bios, Joshi Bar, Baby Bobbity, whatever, Joe, Pro, Jaina Bullock, sorry. Raw Cuz 99, Luciano Dueto, Doggo Snake, Tony Davis, Lil Choo Choo Talks. Scott Racer, Paul Darn, Pickle Slimer, Julius, Sunglasses, J.O.L.A., I Want Victims, Aaron, Sakari, Juggernaut Graphics, Ray Kanashige, Adam K, Kev, Mullen, Dan Work, Terrence, Matthew Pilichuska, Justin Stein, Asa Trace, Renee Valdez, Tej, and Jeff. Thank y'all. We start with Rize Shirai, the new ring announcer of TJPW, and much like a new doctor in Doctor Who, it kinda takes a while to find their footing, or in new era Doctor Who case, forever, she will find her personality soon enough. There is a parasocial psychology assessment my audience can take about Sayori Namba from Associate Professor Dr. Emery Daniel over at the Appalachian State University. Link in the bio. I'm honestly highly interested in the results, and we'll be talking about this more when I can. I'm not even memeing, it's in the link in the bio, I'm serious. Speaking of being a happy parasocial demon, I did meet Namba in Texas. I got to tell her, oh hi Namba.
Yeah, the rules today are elaborate. I don't think I've heard all, or maybe it's just that we were so used to Namba's voice that we just ignored whatever the hell she said always.
How dare you, Aki? How dare you?
How dare you?
Of course, we have the Up girls starting things off. Idol pop people. Before we begin the matches, this show reminds me of an aspect TJPW does super well. TJPW wrestlers are incredibly easy to understand, and what their bit is. From the entrance and presentation, a little lore from Mr. Haku maybe, and then the way they approach pro wrestling, that's all you need. You don't need this meerkat, just watch TJPW. Opening match is a tag team match with Shino Suzuki and Uda Takami. They literally just performed a routine, people. Whether you like idol pop or not, these girls work hard and are total professionals. Shino knows, she know. I love Shino's theme. This former bus tour guide, always gotta love the streamers. Versus the ever-happy Himurari with the debut of Ren Konatsu, a super fan of Yuki Arai when she was in SKE48 and wanted to be a pro wrestler because of Arai. And watching Ren in her debut, it's like, okay. And then out of nowhere, Ren like,
Looking confident there, Ren. Beautiful.
She didn't do much beyond this, but it's enough to remember her by because that's not common in TJPW. Uda here, though, is like a freaking squirrel like. Uda is a goblin, and goblins beat goblins, but the way she flows around that ring is like a feather. All you really need is a strong gust of wind to defeat her. And Shino, I'm a big fan of Shino Suzuki. We all have that one wrestler who doesn't win often, and we root oh so desperately for them to win, like a Sakomiya or in Stardom, it's Momokogo. Shino Suzuki is that wrestler for me in TJPW. She always has great expressions and is animated enough to communicate anxiety in such a comical way. Yet, she also has such a fire in her that I can't help but root for her to win because she gives it her all in her performances. Yet it is still not good enough for victories. Oh, Shino. Himurari has been growing in strength and has been adding more offense in her skill tree, which is what she needed to continue upward momentum. She has a great look, great expressions, and leaning into being a powerhouse is what she needs to do, and she straight up murders the big oops like.
Cross arm!
Power!
God damn, Himurari. Next match is what I live for. If you ever want to know what a meerkat coded match is, it's our awesome god who reigns from heaven above, teaming up a goddamn giant panda and gets a cartoon and a Joshi legend. Fuck yes. Andre's a giant panda is literally a giant shape-shifting panda who cheated on his wife.
Yes, we haven't forgotten. He has a history of cheating on his wife.
The panda?
Yes,
God damn it!
he had an affair with
Japan!
I did a video on him, and oh, it's Raku. God Raku. Praise Raku, people. She will take all your money. Like all of it. Palm Harajuku and Kyoko Inoue out like mother and daughter. It's adorable. Speaking of adorable, even though Raku tried to murder the panda last year, Raku is a forgiving god, people. And a sleepy one, too. Now is their chance. Oh, no.
Almost with a win over the legend Kyoko Inoue.
Okay.
Oyasami Express with the panda, but he's got to get back into shape real quick, and...
Raku keeping the legend down.
My goodness, this is terrible.
Again, it's an aspect I love about Joshi Legends sticking around to wrestle forever. They have to eventually be forced into upstart stuff like Raku putting Kyoko to sleep, and Kyoko like... Shh. Be very quiet, people. Paul move the sonic attacks, and Raku realizes she's in deep shit. And wait, Pamu.
Taking this opportunity to...
How cute. Matsui, they're being cute. Leave him alone. Oh, Matsui hates cute. Of course he does. He's old. God, Raku with the big trunk.
The great Kali must be proud.
And now a Joshi legend versus a panda. The panda is too powerful though, like... Hurricane fist. Holy Shida.
Asking to get up.
But Kyoko blocks the headbutt and kicks that panda in his cheating balls. Deserved.
That makes sense.
Shin kick! Shin kick! Raining more shin kicks!
Kyoko protects her daughter from the bear.
What the hell?
But Palmu returns with the palm to justice and destroys the panda. But oh, he's still alive. Somehow still alive. Palm charging up the P attack.
The P attack!
Wow!
And the cover. The way he covers. The panda assists too.
For the Russian leg sweep.
Oh my god. And the final headbutt like. And the final splash. And the panda wins.
My goodness, I feel sad.
I laughed a lot. Third match is a tag team battle with leader Wakana Urihara and her cheerleader routine pal Mifu Ashida, who is 100% a cheerleader like. As well as the cool kids, Kira Summer and Toga, with dope hair. She looks really cool. Side note, I was there to see Wakana in Houston and wanted to yell Wakana loudly like I do like Wakana! But I have anxiety, and that shit hurts, man. So I just... Whew, oh my god. But at the very least, VTuber Kit Cyberfang saved the day. But people, Wakana remembered my video on her. Let's go. We have Team Yunamanase, the newly upgraded Chica Nanase with her new gear, Mahito being Mahito, and the new look of Kaya Toribami is super cool. The cassowary is evolving in front of our eyes. It's like a Pidgey turning into a Pidgeotto. And matches like this in other wrestling companies kind of don't interest me, but TJPW multi-tags are a great way to catch up on where these wrestlers currently stand in power and skill. And they all have a niche to their style. You got Toga, who is being a lot more confident and has a swagger to her that she didn't have before. Her signature skill is her deadly elbows that are quickly becoming something special. Toga picked a fight with Yunamanase, Joshi veteran who acted like one. Kira Summer did her best to be the big Gaijin Aussie woman, but is still quite new. I'm still looking for that spark in her. We have Mahito. Oh, Mahito apologizes. No, Mahito.
Mahiro Hanase adding some
I think Mahiro would disagree.
Mifu Ashida can do this.
God damn it, that just seems unfair.
But Chica Nanase leveled up though, yo. She is finding her signature skill in hard strikes. It's the aspect of wrestling I love the most, watching wrestlers grow and evolve their performance. Like Kaya Toribami, who I always praise when I can, as someone who deserves to be in a higher role and deserves to be a special singles match at one of these bigger shows. Look at this evil signature strike.
Oh, third on that too.
Of course, Wakana Urihara is absolutely a star, and she is super determined to become one, even if she has to eat a whole Papa John's pizza with a Kirby stomach. One bite, everyone knows the rules. But what's impressive about this isn't just eating a whole pizza with soda, but it's Papa John's. Yeah, come at me, Papa John's lovers. Wakana catches Chica Nanase in the banana pillow and wrenches the arm back for a tap-out victory. Very fun match. Genuinely looking forward to Chica Nanase's evolution. We have a triple threat tag team next. Arisu Endo teaming with Jada Stone, who I first saw during the collected Triller package in the 2024 WrestleMania week. Oh, that was a sentence. We have Yuki Aino with that amazing gear teaming with the high school prodigy, Haru Kazushiro, who is a big Kamen Rider fan, so they are like Power Rangers right now, people. Aw, Lady Gaga is playing though, so you know what that means. I gotta play this clip.
I studied the Lee Strasberg Institute method of acting, which was derived from Stanislavski.
No, it means it's Veni You time. Yuki Kamifuku and Veni as a super gorgeous sexually charged tag team that makes Western fans feel fuzzy feelings.
too much fluffy feelings for the Tokyo Joshi fans.
Kamiyu is indeed the casual beauty, and when you see her in person and get an autograph from her and see just how casual she moves, yet remaining incredibly beautiful still, you fully understand, people. You fully understand that the camera doesn't do her enough justice. Breath of fresh air she is. Meanwhile, Aki is dumping psychological trauma on us.
What other things is cooler than that? The other side of the pillow? The other side of the bed?
The fourth corner that's not being used.
Yes. The lonely corner on the side. But many things, people, you can imagine and fill in a few things.
Kamiyu is very solid and very, very, very mean. She has such an evil drop kick. Her and Veni bully the child. Arisu and Jada with the high energy to combat the casualness of Kamiyu, while Veni is too cool for everyone.
Make sure that the fans know that Benny and Kamifuku are drinking friends.
Okay.
Veni seriously literally is just vibes. Just like Kamiyu, but Veni's vibing involves beating the shit out of these women and being beautiful and mean and stubborn about it too.
Oh no. Oh!
Haru Kazushiro continued to show her absolute potential to be a future major player in the world of Joshi, while Yuki Aino completely stole this match for me with her performance. I'm not the biggest Aino shooter, but I firmly believe she has been locked in a whole new level for the last year. She showed massive power and skill, especially here. And she showed unique tag team prowess to use this teenager like. Kamiyu with the most solid superplex in TJPW tries the double famouser, but Haru takes out her bully, leaving Aino to show her ability to close out matches and solidly defeat Arisu Endo with the ultimate burning Venus. Yuki Aino was fantastic, people. A commanding win over Arisu Endo and a big moment for Haru Kazushiro to stand in victory. This ends all the preliminary undercard matches. The next match was one of the best insane matchups to book. Matchups like this is why I absolutely love pro wrestling. I go hype all like TK. We have the most royal entrance for our queen, the evil queen, Emi Sakura, with her royal servants comprised of Choco Pro regulars like Chie Koshikawa, or the supreme leader of all, Joshi Hiyori Urata, who is actually in charge of this team, Team Hiyori. All teams are Team Hiyori because she's the supreme leader of Joshi. But she's letting Emi have her moment out of respect. It's TDK's Emi Sakura and the princess in Summer Sun Princess, that bastard Chris Brooks.
I've never seen Chrissy be this English. He is English.
TDK is by far the worst tag team in the world. They do not work well together at all, and it's the best thing in the world. They are facing the dream team of Maki Ito, and borrowed from is El Desperado. And oh, Despy is part of the Ito Respect Army. The full dance, let's go!
He's doing a better job than Chris did.
Oh!
Hope the New Japan brass is watching. This is what we make them do.
This was a wild-ass match, but also one of the most entertaining matches this year. It was a freaking blast. You had TDK being the worst team in the world, like...
Oh! Emi Sakura!
Hey, Chrissy, help her out. What the hell? And then Emi Sakura gets her nose busted early on, and this only triggers the bloodlust in Emi Sakura as she turns devil mode on everyone and shows goddamn everyone in the entire world watching that even after 30 years of wrestling, Emi Sakura is still the top 1% of women's wrestlers and is so goddamn goated. While the men are like,
They're fighting.
Just be there. That is his shot angle.
Maki Ito has become someone just so locked in with her expressions and acting. All her faces are just so damn entertaining. You really should go out of your way to watch this match. Nothing I can say would do it justice. To even recap it would just be spoiling the entirety of the fun, because I loved it all. Emi Sakura doing the whirling candy, of course. Chris Brooks bringing Bun Bun, his fucking Muppet in, and Maki Ito like... Despy is in this match, people. Fucking Despy from the second cutest in the world. Despy-chan!
Despy happily accepting the position of second cutest in the world.
And oh, Maki is crying. And now Despy is crying.
If somebody should cry, it should be Emi Sakura. Literally, her nose got broke.
Because Emi Sakura is the goated beast, my friends. Look at her.
Can she do it?
My goodness! My goodness! My goodness!
Oh, no.
Ito-chan and Brooksy-chan entered a fighting war, and Maki ate all of Chris's offense and then gave him a Takagi stunner and destroyed his face.
Getting the Joshi treatment.
Chris Brooks murdering Maki Ito not once, but twice, like...
Breaker.
Emi got into it with Despy and then eats the damnedest pile driver, and then Maki Ito swinging around Brooks like a Muppet he owns. Then Maki and Emi have a fantastic finishing sequence that features counters and physical destruction. Maki Ito like, fuck you, but Emi Sakura is a goblin, the original Queen Goblin, and eats the finger like she's Gollum, and then she finishes off Maki Ito with the Queen's Gambit, formerly known as the Ice Driver. This is the Queen, people. This is her royal court. This is her princess. This needs to be more of a thing in TJPW. I love this match. With Meiko Satomura retired, Emi Sakura is the final boss of Joshi. Next is a special singles match with 20-year-old Billy Starks, looking like she's being directed in a Harley Quinn movie by Greta Gerwig, versus Miyu Yamashita, the pink striker, the ace of TJPW, she who has the simplest entrance that is still oh so badass and makes you go, oh god, the other person is so screwed. Miyu Yamashita is an action star in wrestling. This match was hard-hitting and chaotic the very moment Billy Starks killed Yamashita with an Alabama slammer to Miyu's neck on the apron.
Feeling about this? Oh! Feeling about this? Oh! This! Oh! This! 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 Oh!
absolutely brutal. Billie Starkz is someone who is still awkward moving around in there, but her expressions are so on point and well ahead of many of her contemporaries. This was one of the best outings of Miyu Yamashita the past year. She looked incredible. All of her moves looked painful, and to Billie's credit, she looked like death every time. That desperate, young, and ambitious fire in Billie Starkz dying on the floor was rough. And then Yamashita with a goal!
Runs right into Billie Starkz.
Miyu's head got banged up, and this fired her into God mode while Billie Stark's back was feeling like a millennial customer service worker. Billie tried her damnedest to fight against Miyu, and again, her expressions are fantastic. That is Billie Stark's absolute strength. But still, Miyu Yamashita is far too powerful, far too much of a Mortal Kombat fighter, and knocks her face off with her running skull kick that was like death. Then suplexes this woman into the turnbuckle, and then finishes the job with a crash rabbit heat to absolutely murder this Lynchian rabbit girl. Yamashita then has this shot. Action star. Now this ends all the special matches. Now left over is the 3 title matches. The first being the International Princess Championship with Suzume aiming to tie Yuki Arai's defense record against Moka Miyamoto. As soon as Haku said this fact, I knew Suzume was losing. Before all that though, here's some amazing commentary by Bali and Aki, who understands wrestlers' mindsets and just how to build the personal stakes of an underdog.
She has everything you look for in an underdog.
Absolutely.
Like, she is timid, she works hard, but you want to help, you want to get in her corner, you want to yell that you have it. Because for some reason, it always feels like she doesn't believe she has it.
Nope.
Right, like she is the embodiment of everybody who has what it takes but just can't believe that they have it. They're the kind of people you can't help but support. Because they worked hard. If she didn't work hard, like, you would be like, of course.
Right.
But then they worked hard. They do everything that is necessary apart from the last part, which is to believe.
Moka simply needs to believe in herself and have that confidence that she can beat her contemporary, which kind of played into the match with some awkward moments and uneven coordination. It seemed like nerves from Moka. Now, I'm not a mega Moka shooter, but I firmly believe there is an ass kicker hiding underneath that bow, and I think she needs to evolve further beyond hair color change. As Aki pointed out, if Moka wins, she will have to find that change to become a champion. When I made my Suzume video, I was a fan of the B-girl already, but since then, she has truly grown a whole new level. This match was no different. Suzume is just above Moka in skill and confidence. She just is. She's very, very fluid and has some moves that would just absolutely blow your mind away, like this one. Despite Suzume being the better wrestler and performer in this match, Moka found a way to hit Suzume with her swinging suplex and wins the title from our B-girl in an underwhelming finish, especially taking place minutes after such an exciting Suzume walking the ropes like Jesus moment. Moka is now the International Princess Champion, and I'm 100% ready for her to push herself into a new level. I believe she has it in her, but whether she becomes an exciting champion will remain to be seen. As of now, Moka is not there, but I hope she does rise up and become the badass she can be. The Princess Tag Team title match is next, and it's one of my favorite matches of this year, along with their Grand Princess match that made me cry. Kyoraku Kiyome's Hyper Misao and the Big Kaiju Shoko Nakajima versus Daydream's Rika Tatsumi and Miyu Watanabe. Per usual in the White Dragon's career, she is once again the literal Joseph Campbell Dragon blocking the path of Hyper Misao and Shoko Nakajima. The lore between Misao and Rika is already complex enough, but to put it simply, Misao has had very little luck dodging that ass of Rika Tatsumi. There's a lot to unpack with that statement. Misao has feelings for Rika, but ended up choosing professional success over love and became evil to the point it took Rika to save Misao and bring her back toward the light. They would occasionally team up, and Rika would be cast as Misao's barely disguised king of hot teachers in her hype shows. It's highly important, though, that Misao defeats Daydream in a championship match, while Shoko has been struggling to defeat Miyu Watanabe since Miyu reached the top. They faced in Dallas in an amazing match that Miyu won, and Nakajima is seeking revenge. I loved every single second of this. They went 25 plus minutes of everything I loved about these four. Plus, you had the most clippable commentator in wrestling, Kamiyu, on commentary. You had the opening chaos with all the Misao shenanigans, all of them, but Daydream has Rika Tatsumi.
Oh my god!
And Rika Tatsumi and Miyu Watanabe brought along Sasumata's to catch themselves a vigilante superhero on the streets of Gotham where she catches people and goes, "Where are they?" and stuff. By the way, Misao's favorite superhero is Batman. I suspected as much. And she loves Tim Burton, though. Just another reason why she is the GOAT, people. Go sub to Hype Talk TV's channel, people. I'm not sponsored. He's just a nice dude. Meanwhile, Miyu Watanabe catches herself a kaiju.
Oh my god. Shoko up with the Sasumata.
Posing like a goddamn warlord.
Cool.
And oh, Matsui's down, not the knee.
Oh my gosh. He broke his
Matrician.
knee. I'm sorry.
And Miyu Watanabe being Miyu Watanabe, making Claudio look like a fool.
Somebody's gonna get. Oh, okay.
And oh, Matsui tired of this shit. He's old, tired, and works with children, people. But Misao with the hyper dream cycle. And look at Shoko, damn. And oh, Mahito. Of course, Mahito.
That's why I quit tagging together.
One more charge and a car crash. Holy Sheeta.
You see what you see, people.
With the prologue done, the match turned into an epic freaking tag team match that was one of the best of this year. And to make this point, they immediately go all out.
Oh my goodness.
Chaos in the ring.
This is happening too much.
Arm
That's what's
drag.
happening.
Rika Tatsumi is a goddamn menace. She's pure chaotic evil, and I absolutely adore everything she does because she makes things chaotic, violent, aggressive, and low-key absurdly funny. Hyper Misao has been evolving her technique and has truly stepped up as a fighter in these epic tag team title matches. And when you have one of the most underrated GOATs in wrestling with Shoko Nakajima, you have to bring your S-tier game. And to Misao's credit, she was working her ass off. But this match was all about the performances of Miyu Watanabe and our biggest kaiju in the world, Shoko Nakajima. These two as opponents will always lead to a classic war, a complete highlight reel of fantastic action. These two live in the dojo. While Kamiyu,
Where do you live, Kamiyu?
Club.
In the club.
Yep.
So go back to the club.
it's worth repeating every single time. Miyu Watanabe has the best faces in wrestling. This face right here. She is TJPW's best expressive performer. All of her faces are so unique and so in the zone. She was no different in this match, completely showing her power, her strength, her fighting spirit, and those faces. She was a monster. Right, Kamiyu?
That's a pink monster. Monster.
Pink Monster Power Slam.
Shoko Nakajima is the biggest kaiju, yes, but she's also freaking tiny, people, and that isn't an insult, it's just a fact of life. But this only makes what Shoko can do as a wrestler all the more impressive. Her jumping power is actually insane, and she does it with ease. Shoko Nakajima is a goddamn machine. Several times in this match, I went, goddamn Shoko, holy! Despite this being Miyu and Shoko's show, both Rika Tatsumi and Misao nailed their roles perfectly. They both know each other so well, have been through quite a lot, and still Misao has a problem dodging Rika's ass. Even in a giant swing, still, that ass locked right in, people. But in the end, with all the chips on the table, Misao, our superhero, manages to dodge Rika Tatsumi's ass. She hits the Hyper Me returns and is able to bring Shoko back into the match.
Oh, monster coming, monster coming. Monster's coming, be careful, monster's coming.
Listen to this strike.
Port to stand, but the batting hammer.
Miyu's strength, people, is scary idol power.
All the way up.
Daydream will hit their finish on Shoko Nakajima, and this time, our superhero would save the day.
Miyu is AI.
Shoko with a beautiful counter of the teardrop and hits the 619 that Miyu sells the best I've ever seen. The Yas saves Miyu, leading to the final war between the teams, and it's a superhero fight, people. All kinds of action at once. Shoko murders Miyu with a double arm DDT, while Masao completes a lore side quest and hits the Vanitas on Rika Tatsumi. The big kaiju up top with the big senton onto Miyu Watanabe and Kirako Kirome have defeated Daydream in a Princess Tag Team title match. Fantastic. If you're someone who doesn't watch TJPW, or you watch my videos because you like me, thank you. But go watch this match. Go. Right now. Go. I hear it all the time. Oh, TJPW is too silly, so unserious, too comedic, no work weight, too idol-like, skill issue. Go watch this match. Shoko Nakajima is legit one of the best in the world. While that was the best match of the show, that doesn't mean the main event was disappointing. It was very good. It's Mizuki, people. Mizuki is a very good professional wrestler and someone I thoroughly enjoy watching. She is every bit the same on screen as in real life, a one-to-one replica even. She is the current Princess of Princess champion in her second reign, but this Mizuki is a peak boss Mizuki who has finally hit that level where she has been what the four pillars were in TJPW for a long time. A wall. She is defending against Yuki Arai, the genius girl who leads Arai's all around the world. She is now a full-time pro wrestler looking to make a dominant statement by being crowned the Princess of Princess champion. She was taken in by Mizuki, who taught her lots of little things, like the eye wink in her entrance. Thank you, Mr. Haku, for that lore. Now, if the real TK put the title on Yuki Arai, it would have signaled a new era for TJPW, but they just had that new era moment when Miyu Watanabe won it. This was more of a level-up boss encounter for Yuki Arai, a match that video packages will reference in the lore of Yuki Arai when it finally becomes time for her to win the title. For Yuki Arai, this was a main event coming out party, especially after fighting Meiko Satomura at Grand Princess, and I very much like Arai. She is the future of TJPW and has that look that they seemingly love, a former idol who can kick ass. But for me, it's those faces. She is so good at expressing unique faces, but these are not faces of the good idol becoming the hero. They're not like Miyu Watanabe. This is the face of a secret sociopath living inside her. But this is an idol company, people. There are no heels in this kingdom in the traditional Western way, although sometimes you can see TJPW as a company of all heels. Goddamn goblins. No. The drama comes from personal stories involving relationships and conflict. For Yuki Arai, it's defeating someone she sees as a mentor. But if Yuki Arai was in any other promotion, she would be cast as a villain. She fits the vibe so well. She is taller and stronger than most of the roster. She can bully them if she toughens up her strikes. And those faces are just pure evil. The real TK could bring back Neo Bishikigun and pair Yuki-sama with Mei Saint Michelle. That's not a great idea, but it's an example of a seasonal villain arc that Arai could slay. But this is an idol company, people. That's not gonna happen. But I will forever yell it, because Arai is indeed your ex-partner that is angry at you. Make no mistake though, Mizuki, and this face right here, don't be fooled by her cuteness. Mizuki is also very evil. She's a student of Emi Sakura, goddammit. Evil goblin antics is all she knows. That makes this match a match of evil? No. I mean, yes. But no, Yuki Arai fought hard against Mizuki, but Mizuki is honestly on another level from Arai. This title reign of Mizuki is Optimum Mizuki, fully leveled up Mizuki. Again, peak Mizuki, firing on all cylinders Mizuki. I cover a lot of Joshi, you know? And like Mei Suruga, Mizuki uses her size in the most she's like Matt Brock to me. She's like Tricot, the band, you know? She's like the guitarist Kita, subverting expectations with her riffs. That is Mizuki in the ring. She is exciting, subversive, and brutal with how she uses her full weight as offense. And like a Tricot chorus, she will go full pop like Yuki Arai Arai had her best sharpshooter spot here, doing everything she can to stop Mizuki from reaching the ropes, and her finally spots were delivered super well. I do wish she actually put some oomph into her finally, because it will finally become my favorite finisher, but alas, this is peak Mizuki after all, and the Rapid Goblin hits my actual favorite move in wrestling, the Whirling Candy, and goes plop on her face. They would challenge each other to a fighting spirit off, and Arai's faces were so freaking good here. Her absolute specialty is expressing the fighting spirit. Ultimately, the Rapid Goblin hits a Snap Cutie special, launches a violent drop kick, screams the best screams in Joshi, and lands a perfect Cutie special with a perfect bridge to defeat the genius girl Yuki Arai. Arai will 100% win the belt in the future. She is not ready yet, but this fight will fuel her arc further, and she will find the elements she is missing, like viciousness, very soon. Idols understand this art form better than actors entering this art form, and Arai is a hard enough worker to succeed. Mizuki's final speech compared the show to a marathon. Everyone passed the baton forward, and it was up to Mizuki as the anchor to close out the quality of the show. It wasn't just one match or one wrestler who made TJPW Summer Sun Princess an excellent show, but everyone in the roster who worked hard to bring fantastic quality performances. TJPW Summer Sun Princess was excellent, a notch under Grand Princess, but every match delivered something worthy. I absolutely love Tokyo Joshi Pro Wrestling. I am forever grateful that a few of my channel followers guided me into that direction. It truly changed my life, my channel, and my personal spirit. I have gained much insight into myself, my humble little influence, and just exactly what my channel can do for people. There's a level of Meerkat will love this shit in TJPW more than any other promotion, even Choco Pro. And it has everything to do with TJPW living on a bed of absurdity. Albert Camus is the philosopher I fuck with, and absurdism dictates how we exist in a purposeless, chaotic universe where the absurdity is that despite this, humanity will spend their whole lives seeking meaning. Because you have to find meaning. Otherwise, you are dead. Simplified, of course, but TJPW is as absurd as it gets in Joshi wrestling, yet there is still a search for meaning by every wrestler fighting for personal purpose, and it is so goddamn inspiring and fun to watch. TJPW deserve their growing success in the West, and I hope they lean more because we are so ready for TJPW. But please bring Aki with you.
Speaking of cucumbers in summer, you should, if you come to Japan ever, you should try the pickles cucumbers in Japan.
Very random topic, but yes, I do agree.
Agree, right?